Hello everyone, it's another Friday and another interesting and inspiring conversation is coming up, and I'm here now in this amazing classroom. I'm looking at the Wonder Wall and I am going to start talking to Nanna straight away.
Hi everybody, so happy to be here, and I want to present you my amazing colleague, Miss Anna.
Hello everyone, so happy to be here.
So Miss Anna is from PYP 3D, and we're gonna hear a lot about her idea as well.
Yes, welcome to our classroom over here.
Yeah, and today we are going to specifically look at classroom design, because this classroom is really inviting, and we want to find out more about your strategies, how you are thinking, and also about the teamwork between the two of you. You have an amazing collaboration between each other, and there is so much creativity going on, and we want to look at this classroom through the lens of a 21st century learner and what are the skills that a 21st century learner needs. So let's get started. I'm so sort of curious about this. This caught my eye straight away.
Okay.
You are important.
This is actually one of my favorite cards in the classroom. Basically, we believe that everyone has a place in the world and in the classroom. Everyone is important. And if everyone believes that and builds that strength and confidence inside of themselves, then they are more than capable of learning and doing anything in their life that they want. So that is our foundational important message that we're trying to convey with the students.
Fantastic.
And
Let's go over here, because you have some interesting things here on the whiteboard.
we use lots of different strategies to boost each other's confidence and beliefs that they can do whatever they want and whatever the learning day is bringing to them. So we use these mantras, which are basically really short positive messages that encourage students to do their best during the day.
And how are they using them? How in practice?
Yes.
How are they
Thank
using
you for
them?
asking that question, because actually we are very lucky to have one amazing student in our class
Yes.
who came up with the initiative that she takes
Super
this basket
proactive.
every morning and she walks around the class and she gives one card to each student. She usually turns them over so they don't know which one they're taking, so they get a different one every day. And then they write it in their little notebook or they stick it on the board. And they look at it during the day whenever they feel a bit down.
Yeah, and I'm also
helps us.
thinking about what does it do to a child who is in PYP 3 and already in PYP 3 is starting to learn and implement the growth mindset. Wow, that's
Exactly.
super. Yeah.
We're trying to build on that.
You
Yes.
have other strategies. There is something here that caught my eye as well. What are these things?
Yes.
Here?
We're also using buckets. Buckets are, it was basically an idea that was inspired by a story that's called How Full Is Your Bucket? And that's a story about a little boy who walks around the world and he's a little bit sad, and his granddad tells him that everyone in the world has a bucket above their head, and the bucket is either empty or full. And it does get empty when we are sad, when bad things are happening to us, when we don't believe in ourselves. It does get full by other people adding positive things to it. So we took it a little bit further and we created our own buckets, and students and us as well. We write positive and encouraging and kind messages to each other. And we share those ideas
Fantastic.
whenever we feel like it. So it's just another way of building positive learning environment
Yeah,
in our class.
like filling each other's
Also,
buckets.
they did the local
Yes.
class bucket.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we
So
also
what is
have a
that
local
about?
one.
Yeah.
So this one is specifically for messages that are directed at everyone. Instead of copying it 24 times,
Ah, yeah.
you can just put in a local bucket.
Fantastic.
Yes.
There is one more thing that I wanted to see here, and that is these little books here. What are they about?
So these are our Wonder Journals.
Wonder journals.
So all together with the Wonder Wall that we showed at the beginning, students are able to, whenever their curiosity sparks or they have a question or a wonder about literally anything, we try to encourage that and build up their curiosity. So they have these little notebooks where they write all of their questions. And then every now and then, when we have time, we have a wonder hour where they're able to try to find out answers to these questions.
And that is also driving inquiry, isn't it?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, let's head over here because other things are going on. I love this. Look at this creativity going on here. So, Nanna, you were telling me about this space here.
Well, so we were talking as Anna was saying, we talk about the kids about how to build up their confidence and how to pump up when they are like a little bit tired and motivated, they need to energize. But also we also teach them that you can pump up for confidence, but also sometimes to regulate yourself, you need to rest, you need to calm down. So we talk a lot about mindfulness, about meditation. And so one amazing student came up and said, you know what, Miss Nanna, I want to create this. I want to create my mantra rules, my mantra altar. So he created his Hinduism signs, and he has created his little god. And then he has wrote his mantra rules, and he wants everybody, if they want to come here, they come, and he wrote his steps. He wrote, take off your shoes, close your eyes, and say Om Namah Shiva for 10 minutes, and to meditate. And he also shows how does meditation makes you feel. So makes you feel happy. So he got this initiative to do this, and he's so very excited about this, and he's sharing with everybody so that it creates them to learn about religion, learn about spirituality, learn about the regulation, also self-control, and being confident and respecting
and inspiring each other.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Let's go over here now. So this is also tagging along with what you just said about the Mindfulness Corner.
Yes.
I love this. So could you tell us a little bit about the Mindfulness Corner?
Yeah, well, the mindfulness corner is, as you can see, it's like kind of like building up. So they're still coloring. We are bringing them to bring up ideas how to do it. We are just kind of like putting things out, and they start to think about things, how they can do. So we just got some things for them, like usually they like to do the massage. They go around. Maybe we're thinking about some yoga so they can start doing things. So good things to tell a friend. And then here also what we're doing here, they have the choice if they want to like meditate, calm themselves, and also balance themselves. So they sit down here and they try to calm down themselves. No?
Fantastic.
And here, well, we have, this is one thing that I'm trying to do. It's like for them to balance and try to work on this. And then a little bit of exercise.
Yes.
You know that we have to add up this exercise.
Super. Yes. And the last thing here, we have the Confidence Corner. And there we go.
That's when we were talking where Anna and I, as colleagues, we are all the time trying to work on how to enhance this confidence, how to teach the children how to trust in themselves, how to work together, and we work a lot on confidence. So that's why we created this Confidence Corner. Each one of them colored, so it created an identity. Then here, everybody shared their opinion about what is confidence, and then here we created their poses. So they did their confidence pose. And we come up here onto the pumping up confidence.
Yeah, that's the last thing here. Let's see what that is. This is interesting. Let's have a look at these golden boxing gloves.
Miss Anna, would you like to do?
I would love to.
Pumping up the confidence, because we have some steps how to pump up for our confidence, how to motivate.
When we feel down, when we feel like we can't do something, or something is too hard, or we just feel like giving up, we either have the possibility of going to the mindfulness corner to calm ourselves down, or we go into the pumping circle. And here, all the confidence starts. So first, we close our eyes and visualize our best self. Yes, I can see it. And then we inhale, lifting our arms up, and then exhale.
I love it.
And then we do it 10 times, and then we just believe in ourselves because impossible is nothing.
Amazing. I love that.
Yes.
I think that's a fantastic ending of this conversation. Can you say that one more time for us?
Absolutely. We can do it.
And one more thing, because it's so nice, because other colleagues come over here, and like Anna is with her other colleagues, and then suddenly I come here, and then I see some of our other colleagues pumping up in the confidence before their meetings. So it's
Fantastic.
amazing.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you so much for this conversation. Super
thank you very much for
inspiring.
having us.
And everything about creativity, about communication, collaboration, making the students more confident by all those strategies. It's so inspiring. So I wish I was in PYP3. Thank you.
You're welcome so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.